Hi everyone, it's Angie, back again. Been having a little bit of technical difficulties, but anyway, here I am. Okay, so I wanted to make a translucent rose cane, and this is my translucent, and it's actually Cernit and Fimo mixed because my Fimo, I just found it hard to work with, so obviously Cernit is always quite soft. So I thought I'm just going to mix them together. What happens, happens. I mean, it's translucent. It's not going to hurt it. And this here is just plain old white that has something in it. I'm not going to worry about it. So I think what I'm going to do is just put this into a sausage. I mean, I was going to do a blend, but I don't want to do a blend. I don't think. So I want to have my translucent, and I could do a blend, I suppose, but I'm not. We're doing it this way. Okie dokie. Well, I am anyway. If you guys decide to try this, you can try whatever you want. But here we go. And I'm hoping this is going to be enough. I'm sure it will. I'm not looking to make a massive amount. I want to get that little speck out of there. It's so hard to keep white and when it comes to this stuff. And I don't even think I'm going to end up using that part of it. And again, this is very soft. It's hard to work with clay when it's not equal. Equal in the texture. If it's softer or, just makes it hard to work with. This here's rolled out on my number 1. And mine's an Atlas 180. So anyway, I'm just going to wrap this around it. Yeah, see, I'm not even going to get that in there. That's good. Perfect. Let's see, I probably already stuck to it. No, not bad. Just make your little line, trim it, and stick it back together. I just hope that it all reduces pretty much the same. And of course, I need my 3 different sausage sizes to make this rose. Fuzzy in there. Make sure I put the white back in with the white. I'll remove this plastic. I should probably have a different color here instead of this white paper. Let me see, what else do I have? Alright, I've got blue. Some blue cardstock. I'll put this down, you'll see me better. There, that's better. Alright, I'm just going to reduce this. And as I reduce, I'm always going to keep pushing my ends in so that they reduce, pretty much the same. So we don't have a lot of waste. And I'm not squeezing hard. I'm doing this very gentle. So we don't want to end up in a mess. Sometimes I end up a little too aggressive, but it is what it is. And slightly roll it. I mean, everybody has their own way of doing things, but it's so hard to get clay these days. So we have to come up with tutorials that will work with what we have. I'm almost out of translucent, as you can see. It's not very much. You might have a little bit more somewhere. Anyway, so I'm going to cut this. Another fuzzy in there. I lost it. No, there it is. I think I got it. I'm just going to cut this here and here. I'm going to keep this over a little bit more. So I want 3 for the outside. I need for the middle. This one's going to be my smaller ones. And I want one for the actual center. What do I do with my ruler? Oh, I'm downstairs, and it is so warm down here. I'm going to do inches. I know, you know, here in Canada we do the metric system, but I find the inches gives me a nice size. And I want 3. Just have to roll this out a little bit more. Okay, and the blade. So hard to believe summer's almost over. Well, I mean it's over half over, and I'll be back in school again soon. Alright, there's these 3. It's so soft. I might have to let it rest for a little bit too. This one here, I'm going to try and get 4 out of it. It's going to be the center part of it. So the petals are going to be smaller. And where the clay goes together like that, oh, I can't tell what's white and what's translucent. It's barely anyway. I'll cut those ends off. And again, I'm not putting hardly any pressure on this when I roll it like this. Very, very little. Because again, it's so soft it doesn't take much. And why I'm doing 4 of them on this one is because one of them I'm going to use for the center. And there we go. And I mean, many people make rose canes out there, and you know, you do you. I'm doing me. It's just I want to incorporate this in another tutorial with some scrap clay or something, maybe. Make some pendants, cabochons, whatever you want to call them. I'm only doing this to a 3. And we're almost there. These scraps don't go to waste with me either. I use all my scraps. I either make beads out of them. Usually I just make beads out of them, but you can do all kinds of things. Natasha beads, all kinds of stuff. Stuff galore. Oh, look at that. Right on. There. Alright, so I'm going to take one of these. I want the smallest of them on. I think this is it. And I'm just going to flatten this right out. Try to keep my ends tidy. And I'm going to roll it right up like this for the center of my rose. And I'm going to take another one of these and just pinch the ends, because we want it to look like that, right? I turned my fan on, but whew, it'd be so noisy in here. I guess I can melt for a little bit. It won't hurt me. I'm going to stick this in here. This clay is just so soft. I'm going to have to let it rest. I'm going to have to let this rest for a little bit. So I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to let this clay rest for a little bit. As I keep saying, this is what third, fourth time I said it. And I'll be back. See you in a, well, for you it's going to be seeing a stack. Be right back. Alright, I think it's set long enough. I put the fan on. I hope it's not too loud. But I had to cool it off. So anyway, I was playing to see if it was easier to manage. So I'm just gonna lay this on here and then roll it this way. And you want to leave a little edge up because you have to overlap your next one. So while that's sitting there leaching out a little bit, we'll move on to this one and do the same thing. Give it a pinch. Yeah, that definitely made a difference in it. I only set it here for about 10 minutes. But with the fan on, I found that makes quite a difference in your clay. Cooling it off, because it was just stifling down here in my room. And again, we're going to overlap it, pull it if it's not quite the same length, and roll it like so. Leave it out. And pinch this one. You know, how many petals you want on your rose, entirely up to you. I just tend to do 3, 3, well, my middle one plus 3, 3, 3. But I don't always follow that rule either. Again, clay, do what makes you happy. Really, like, it's all about doing what makes you happy. It's what makes me happy. I love it here. Hey, I'm in a happy place when I'm down in my room. So anyway, there's my 3. 1, 2, 3. And the center one. So now I'm going to move on to the next size up. Can't have them stuck together now, can I? Alright. And we'll do the same thing. Now this one's going to end up a little bit wider because it's a little bit larger. But that's what you want. And you just pinch on the sides like so until you get them nice and formed. And stick it underneath, roll it, leave your flap out. I call it a flap, you might call it something different, doesn't matter. It truly doesn't matter to me. There. I find it so hard on my thumb in here. Whew. Even though it's soft, it still hurts me. But I'll be alright. And again, stick it over, just overlap it a bit. See, it's not overlapped a ton, just enough to give it that nice flower look, petal look. I'm just trying to get it all the same size here. And that's the other great thing about clay. You just manipulate it. If it's too long, shrink it. If it's too short, stretch it. And I hold it like this and do it, because if I did it down here, what am I going to do? I'm going to flatten it. So I hold it and pinch it, because I want this to look like a diamond shape, I guess. Is that what you call it? See, I'm on summer vacation, so I'm not trying to think too much. And I've been spending a lot of my time camping. And that's my happy place, being at the beach. And I love it. The salt air, and the ocean breeze. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, now we're into our other one. And as you see, here it is, 1, 2, 3. Right? Now we're going to do the next 3, which is still a little bit larger than the last. Pinch. Pinch. And pinch. We all know flowers aren't perfect. Kind of like people. We're not perfect. So yeah, there's always a deformity somewhere along the line. In humans and in plants. Anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfect. No one's work has to be perfect. I'm actually getting more into the unperfect kind of style because I like it more. I find it looks natural. Like, I mean, I don't want my stuff to look like it came from a machine. So that's just my thought on that one too. And roll it. And can you tell it looks like a rose? And then get here perfect light. There, get that shadow out of it. I don't have very good lighting down here. I keep saying that I'm going to get better lighting, but hasn't worked yet. There's been so many other things I've been doing. I should probably let you know too that we sold the house. We will be moving. We only have till the, well, not only, it's actually a pretty good time, We have till the 15th of September to get out. So it's a little over a month. But man, there's some stuff here that I have to go through. So yeah, it's been crazy, but such is life. There, I tucked that all in now. Now we can put it all there. And there's the rose. Get the better lighting for you again. Now, because we've done this, and I'm extremely curious till my hand's asleep. Yeah, that's that carpal tunnel stuff too. I'm gonna just reduce it a little bit, and I'm gonna slice a piece off. And again, I'm gonna reduce it very, very carefully, because it doesn't take much for this stuff to heat up. I'll take a slice off, I'll bake it, just so you can see. And I might even see what I have for scrap clay. I know I have some scrap clay somewhere. Let me see. I have a little bit in here. I have scrap clay all over the place, different containers. Oh, this one's pretty. I'm going to use this scrap clay to put a piece of my translucent rose on after I reduce it some here. And we'll bake it and see what it looks like. Oh, my. I mainly just do it on here just to get it nice and smooth, but using those acrylic blocks is awesome for reducing your clay. Circle anyway. I got a lot of Tiny Pandora stuff, so I love her. Like, I got so much of it, right? I do. And there's still more back here. She has great stuff. Costs a little bit, you know, for shipping, but hey, it's worth it. I can't get any of that stuff around here, so you do what you gotta do. I'm gonna cut a piece off. I don't want to reduce the whole thing. Let's see if you can see. Oh, not in here. Not really focused good, are we? Let me see. Can you see that rose shape in it? Like, there is a bit of a color difference. Anyway, we'll round this out. Okay, what are we going to do with this one? Okay seems to be my word today for some reason, and I'm not an okay kind of person to talk like that because I don't like it. But anyway, here I am doing it. I'm just going to round this out. We'll make it round. And you notice I do little rolls. I don't do big ones. And I don't know if I want to put it in a mold or just squish the thing. My watch is telling me I need to walk. I don't listen to it. I don't know why I even bother with it. I don't know if I feel like my mold thing. I'm just going to squish the thing out. You know, make it kind of like a teardroppy thing. Paper's moving on me. Looks like I've got some Cernet pearl in there. With, I don't know, it could be white pearl, it could be just white. I'm not really sure. Anyway, we'll roll this a little bit more because I still want a little bit smaller. But you can see that gave me a good size rose cane. Like I said, I don't think, you know, you should make too much of cane unless you plan on selling your canes. I've never tried selling them. I don't even know if anybody would want to buy them anyway, so it's hard enough just trying to sell your jewelry. People just don't appreciate it anymore. Homemade. Anyway, you want to cut these thin as you can. Again, it's hard because it's so bloody warm in here. Alright, what am I on? Nothing, I guess. I thought my blade was hitting something. I hope these look okay, yeah, after doing this tutorial. It's kind of hard to make something like this when you can't see what you're doing. So it looks like it's one color. I actually was going to do this part in another tutorial, but oh well. I'm curious. I want to know what it looks like. And you can overlap them. You can do what you want. Well, I hope everybody's enjoying their summer, even if you are working. I mean, I used to work in this. This is my first summer off anyway. I used to work too. All summer. It was hot. So I worked with home care, you know, taking care of the elder. They're not all older. Some are younger. It depends on their disabilities. Anyway, oh, it'd be so hot. Oh, I'd almost puke. You end up with heat stroke. And so whoever's working in the summer, I really hope you're in a air-conditioned building. And yes, I did reduce it a little bit more because I wanted some smaller pieces. I think I got clay stuck to my arm. I got some stuck to it. I'm gonna put one more up there, I think. I think I am, I know I am. I know I tend to ramble when I do my tutorials too, but it's because I'm here by myself and I feel like I'm talking to myself, so I feel like I'm being kind of weird. So, you know, that's why I do weird stuff. Alright, piece of my paper. I got 2 instead of 1. And we'll just burnish it a little bit. Again, very lightly. Light to the touch. I got some new cutters. You guys ever order cutters from the Creative Dork? I'm not really sure where she got the name from, but anyway. I got some because I have some orders for kids' jewelry. So I got this dinosaur one from her. Isn't it cute? I haven't resined them or anything yet. What else did I get? I got a baby dinosaur. Oh, I've got the shark. This one here is in the light curing. Isn't he cute? He's a little shark. He's so cute. And, oh, I got a dolphin. I love dolphins. This is just a black marker, a Sharpie for the eye that I put on. And I just did a Skinner blend. Isn't he cute? Yeah, I've been busy. Oh, and I have a fin. And I did these with this with the Cernet. There's just some scrap clay I had from a tutorial I did before. I just wanted to test out the cutters. I even did one like these. Yeah, I can't see no eyes in this one because it's black, so I've been debating on what color to put. And I might put a silver or something in there. I don't know. Anyway, I thought I'd show you those. I've got another dinosaur one too, but it's a smaller one. I'm not seeing it right offhand. There's so much stuff going on here. If I find it, I'll show it to you. But I've been busy. Oh, here he is. Yeah, he's not resined yet either. Yeah, I found him. See? Another Skinner blend. But he's so cute. Thank you for my cutters, if you hear me. What's her name? Irene, I think. The Creative Dork. She's got some amazing cutters. Amazing. I have more than that. I got ordered quite a few. And I got a bunch from Oh Joy Creation because I really like that cutter that it's called Deb's from Clay Boutique. She's got this little competition thing going on her site right now, and it's so funny. I just love it. It's only for the US only, but I mean, I still did it in my own head. It's not like you can't do it. It's just because this is shipping, you know, it's cost to ship. It's expensive. There, see how I flatten that all out? But anyway, yeah, she's the one that wanted this cutter, and I seen it in one of her tutorials. Like, man, I like that cutter. So I got one, and I made this. Whoops, dropped something. And I made this. Dropping all kinds of things, but it's got a nice shine to it, and I did a stencil in it. And back. But anyway. What did I drop? Oh. I'll get it after. But yeah, I've been having fun. And like I said, I was having technical problems. That's why I was going to do a tutorial the other day, but you think I could get that phone working? No. See, it's an older phone. It's dedicated just for my tutorials. Well, it just wouldn't work. I'm messing the shape up. Yeah, I get it. I think I might put up, again, the clay's so soft. I want to do some kind of texture on the back. I might just have to use a cutter on it, and I think I will. I've got a nice cutter right here. It's just a test piece, right? I don't know why I have to be so fancy with it. Fancy smazzy. No, that's too big. I kind of wanted it that size, so I'm going to squish it out a little bit more. Again, you can do what you want with your clay. People get a little worked up sometimes. That's good. They're going to ruin it, but I've never been that kind of person, even with computers. Some people get all panicky. It's like, hey, just push some buttons. If you push the wrong one, then just go back. It's not unfixable. Right? Right. There we go. Yeah, good enough. It's only a test piece, right? Doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to bake this, and when it's done, we'll come back and check it out. So you'll see me in like a blink of an eye, but I'll see you in about 45, because I'm going to put it on 275 for 45 minutes, or maybe it's not very thick. I might just do 30. Doesn't matter. Test piece. Be back. Alright, here it is. I sanded it and buffed it. I'm trying to get a good picture here. Oh, it's just about impossible, isn't it? But you can't see the shine. It's got a nice shine to it. Anyway, I think it came out pretty cool. And my sanding is, I have these and they go from 400, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8, 1,000, 1,200, don't know, somewhere between 12 and 2,000, and then this one here is 2,500, the grit. And then I use these buffing ones, and they are from 400 to 8,000. And they really give a nice, I'm missing one, here it is, a nice shine to your items that you're doing. So these here, I might have ordered a set from Samantha, Jessam's tutorials, design, whatever, you know. Anyway, her, but I also have ordered a bunch from, oh, I just had a brain fart. These I got through at Amazon. Oh, Fire Mountain Gems. Yeah, and you get a package of so many of each color that you order separately. So, yeah, and I did get these from Samantha. Here she is here. And, yeah, so I thought, well, I'm going to need more, so I might as well just order the packaging like this. I'll show you how they come. Yeah, there it is, Fire Mountain Gems. So here we go with that. I guess I ordered a couple, 2 quantities. But there's 2 packs in here. That's how they all are, right? See? And there's a bunch in each one. How many? I'm not really sure. Just says Made in USA. I don't know if that 80 means anything. Nope, it doesn't. Oh, a pack of 4. So there's 4 in each one. And it says the grit rate on there and everything. As to what they are, well worth the investment, I can tell you. That's how I did mine, but our products smell so nice. I wish I could get it to show you, so it would show you how nice they are. how nice the shine is on it, but I just can't seem to get the right angle. It's very pretty, and I used some Renaissance wax on it. Amazing stuff. I was thinking of resining it, and I thought, well, it's just a test piece. I'm just going to give it a quick buff, shine, blah, blah, blah. And there it is. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Yeah, I'm still trying to get that shine going here. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.